Welcome back to another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and yeah, to be honest, we are still trying to cure this whole mess and scenario and all that other stuff too, and trying to help the mutants and all that. But first, let's go back to the hideout, see what we're gonna do next. I've been betrayed by the frog.
Another frenemy? What are we gonna do, guys? Genghis is one of the chillest dudes I know. It was upsetting to see him so unchill. I don't get it. How did he become infected if he didn't actually swim?
Frogs can breathe through the skin. It's called subcutaneous respiration.
Those are two really big words, Raph. Do you need to sit down?
What's with the reptile knowledge drops, Raphopedia?
I've been watching a lot of nature docs, actually.
So, you think all that time Genghis was hopping on the water, he was actually absorbing the protein through his webbed feet?
Yippers.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that is a very sound theory. Also, a very big bad by us.
We gotta get inside that plant before he does something he'll regret. But that zero visibility water is a problem.
Let's drain it. Now that we know where the facility is, we can poke a hole underneath.
You had me until poke. Speaking as someone who pokes bad guys for a living.
We need, like, a demolitions expert.
Let's tap Leatherhead. She's told me a lot of stories involving heavy machinery.
Shoot, that's actually Wingnut texting. Ah, man. She's been asking me to go to this arcade for weeks. I can't blow her off anymore.
Sounds like a fun way to decompress before we approach Leatherhead.
I mean, it was actually not a group text, so...
I call Blue Apron Doug and Sushi Sharks tournament fighters.
Kakuken!
Okay.
Excuse me, Leatherhead?
Crikey!
Sorry!
What are you doing sneaking up on me like that? I thought you were poachers.
Why are you watching a sewing tutorial?
Trying to pick up some pointers? Why else?
I didn't know you were a seamstress.
We'll all have new careers come the apocalypse, won't we? I just got cracking a bit early.
Leatherhead, we need to ask you a Genghis-related favor.
Troubling news about the little croaker running off.
We have a rescue plan, but it involves drilling a hole in the roof of the sewers. Do you have any, I don't know, power tools strong enough to get through concrete?
How about a jackhammer?
Great, where is it?
You get me the jackhammer, then I'll get you a hole.
We're actually kind of broke right now.
Then borrow one from a construction site, yeah? There are condos going up all over the city. No one's gonna miss a single jackhammer for a fortnight.
Okay, I guess we could do that.
Thanks, Leatherhead. We'll be back with the jackhammer.
Alright, and we're off. You thought I was gone for a second? Nah. I was thinking about just saying, "Whoa," but then again, I was like, nah. You guys wouldn't be scared from that. Alright. Oh, man. Leonardo, he's the leader of the crew. He's fast, he gets things done easier. I like to play the other characters as well, but they're slow. Well, not Donatello. Raphael is kind of cool as well.
I love the feel of the wind on my face.
Are you sure this is safe?
It's not my fault the subway's out of service.
Well, we could at least go inside the van.
Where's the fun in that?
Turtles, spread out.
Come on!
I love these sections of video games. I'm glad they brought it back. Where you fight on the highway road, something like that.
Come on! Take it easy.
I miss these sections. I really do. S-Ray!
Time to move!
Supply run.
All right, let's make our way to the construction site.
Even if the animators even if they the creators hate Casey Jones or something like that too, you could change their
Hey,
character.
Raph, since when are you into nature docs?
Well, whenever I'm feeling angry,
AKA always.
whenever I'm really angry, one of the very few things that calms me down is Eric Pattenborough's dulcet narration.
I don't see what's relaxing about watching hyenas chase a zebra.
Well, it's the calm manner in which Eric explains it. It's like all that chaos is just part of nature.
Okay, I think I'm feeling you.
So yeah, tons of animal trivia right here in this noggin.
I love how they complain about the character and want to remove him from remove a character from the entire story or comic or anything else too. When you literally have the power to change their personality or anything above them or anything you have a problem with. You are the literal creators of the entire game itself. And I fell to my death. Cool. These not even enemies that give me a cool skill thing. You can change the gender of the character, you can give him a new type of personality, you can make him a clown, a DJ, anything. Casey Jones don't always gotta be Casey Jones. You can be a baseball player instead of a hockey player. There's so many things you can make a character, you know? Instead of just excluding them out when they're already in the universe, you could just make them anything, actually. And have a good backstory on that.
Not fair!
I don't just see the problem with that. How creators just hate their own characters that they introduce themselves. There's no takey backsies, man. You can even make him a background character to do cameos. He doesn't have to be the main focus.
Come on, take it easy.
But whatever, man. Everybody's in charge of their own IP, I guess. Casey Jones is not a bad character. He's actually one of the characters I like. I like how him and Raph usually go on their own escapades. And, take down rogue-like people in society or something like that.
Time to move.
That's why I like it. I don't know, man. It's the same thing for the Rowdy
Yummy.
Boys and the old Powerpuff Girls TV show. That was a whole story in itself. You hate them, but they're such good characters. I think I know a lot of hated characters in different types of TV shows. Oh, and Scrappy Doo too. I love Scrappy Doo.
Construction site's just ahead. Let's find that jackhammer and be done with it.
I've written a note to let them know that we're borrowing it.
Shouldn't we just return it before they notice?
Like, if people complain the character's annoying, you could just change the personality of that said character. They could be having a different type of role in that story. You don't exactly need to remove them. If you hate the character itself, then that's just like how you wrote the character, you know? It's just terribly written. Like, writers sometimes forget it's not the character, it's just themselves that makes the character who they are. They can become hated because of the way you write them, not the way they are. Which is funny, actually. Scrappy Doo could be also afraid of ghosts. He could just blend in with Shaggy and Scooby. He doesn't need to be, you know, afraid. I remember the old Scooby-Doo games on PS2. Movie adaption types. It's pretty cool, actually.
Come on!
It was actually a
Leatherhead?
really...
Hey, Mikey, what's your inseam?
30?
I'm prototyping some trousers. Next stripe will suit you. They're elongating.
Hey, why don't the rest of us get paid?
Cause I paid for this fabric by the square inch, yeah?
One of the rare times it pays to be the right.
Yeah, Mikey was like always the runt type character in the crew, but he's so annoying that you always notice him. I remember him. Is Mikey in this timeline? It's kind of like in the background sometimes.
Sorry.
Well, he sounds like more with the group, and usually Mikey's like his own solo. But like I said, it's like new art style, new universe, new types of personalities. They're changing it up. Like I said, whether it turns out good or bad really depends on the writers, to be honest. I mean, they're in charge of it, to be honest, how the character works and plays out.
I've heard of construction cats, but construction newbies?
I can see the appeal of sleeping under scaffolding.
I think they think we're after their shelter.
And they're standing between us and a jackhammer. Not fair!
Yeah, mutants used to be rare. The only difference between the turtles in this universe is mutants are frequent, without the need of the King too. The King used to be like heavily involved as well, if it wasn't for their Shadow Clan or, you know, Splinter Clan or whatever.
I'll get you. Come on, take it easy. It hurt!
Thank you. Yum.
Come on!
S rank. Thank you.
Anyone mind if we borrow this jackhammer?
Did you just yawn?
I'm pretty sleepy myself. Maybe we can hit up that coffee place April likes on the way home.
Well done, everybody.
Clean mission. That solves that.
Got your jackhammer, Leatherhead?
That's a good one.
Hey, are those my pants you're working on? Didn't realize they were leather.
Are you serious, mate? Do I look like a monster to you?
I mean, sometimes, when you're yelling at us.
What animal do you think most leather comes from?
Why do I feel like she's gonna say crocodiles?
That's right, crocodiles! Me mum, me sis, me second cuz twice removed. No animals were harmed in the making of these pants. All my garments are vegan fashion.
Fascinating, but we should probably get hammering.
Just mark me an X and I'll hit the spot.
Oh man, what a day. And what a mission. Time to run another one. There's no breaks here. Alright.
Let's make our way towards the drill site.
So I'm stuck carrying the jackhammer?
Well, we can carry it, but then you'd have to fight the Mubies.
Whatever. I'll slip, you fight.
Well done!
Alright, cool. Like I wouldn't come up there and slice you all to pieces. Finally. Ooze. That solves that. What the? Weird. Alright. Sweet. I got some serious air.
Not fair!
Alright, hungry hippo. It's time to eat sword. I used to remember that board game. Always wanted to play it. Then I was scared that hippo actually eating my hand. Yeah, I didn't want to play it anymore. Crazy times. Crazy times. When are we actually going to get an AAA Ninja Turtle game? I heard we was going to get the last Ronin, but I haven't got any updates on that. No! Why would you leap off? You barely even had momentum to climb on. Whatever. It's always like some mechanic pulled out of a hat. Alright. This time I'll make it. Yeah. No. Yes. Totally meant to do that. Yes. Speedrun tactic. Ah, man. Hit that by the books. Too slow.
Drill site is close by.
Good. This jackhammer is quite heavy.
I wouldn't mind drilling if you're too tired.
Safety first. I'll handle it.
The brutal, intense turtles. Honestly, if they wanted the Ninja Turtles to come back in popularity, they should have went with the more brutal approach. More like what the other types of animators are doing these days with their kid-friendly type of animation they do for some shows. Like, we're getting shows like Invincible and all that other stuff too that explores more of like 18 plus and like the real life type scenarios. I'm saying they should focus more on that than like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles instead of being inspired by the Spideyverse. To be honest, if they kind of went with the brutal route, I feel like more people would flock into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe. And for crying out loud, not make designs that just give you nightmares. Trust me, some of the designs give me nightmares. And seeing April throw up in that scene actually almost made me want to throw up. Like, oh my gosh, bro. It was like the ugly design throwing up at the same time.
Come on.
That was like pure fear factor, man. I know we're at a time where at a time of everything. Where everybody's trying out something new. And we're trying to get more like characters and that is just more in the modern era. But not everybody in the modern era wears freaking glasses and a hipster shirt. Like, what the hell? That's not modern. We'll have a cool hairstyle, but that's not cool. That's just cringe. Oh my gosh, just because they said cringe, that now I'm trying to say it. And this lizard can draw some good art. Crying out loud. Somebody get this man to the nearest museum. Even if I don't really agree with the design choice, I really do agree with the artist of this. I mean, you make art within art, man. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. Pretty skillful. I'll give that a thumbs up. Who do you think you're surrounding, bro?
Come on, take it easy.
That's right.
Sorry.
Yeah. I know the Spideyverse influenced a lot of movies, and trust me, it was good ones out there. I just didn't really think the modern approach would have been a better choice.
All right, we're here. Now, where do we drill?
I think the spot's just ahead.
Because everybody was like, oh, it's Invincible, another superhero cliche, boring, and all that other stuff too. Then you see somebody's head go splat. It was like, holy moly. Like, that type of surprise is what shakes up the world, man. doing something that, you know, a universe is not known to do. And the twist is what people love and crave. Add some more interesting tropes in there instead of the old usual.
I can use a little white noise to drown out your one-liners.
Oh, I can't claim credit for that one. That genius lyric was penned by...
Do you turtles always talk this much? I thought ninjas were supposed to be quiet.
Not the ones in the movies Dad used to train us.
Hiya!
I will avenge you, Master!
Lightning tornado attack.
What are the chances you grabbed construction headphones during your raid?
Sorry, didn't think about that. I guess the jackhammer will be really loud?
It's not the hammering noise I'm worried about.
That's a metal crate. Interesting. And I don't know, man. Oh no, that's just me. Yeah, nobody would probably watch this, but it's nice to get it off my chest, to be honest. I say this with no intent to hate at all. I just really want the best for the series, and don't want the series to die off. Or for it to go, like, you know, bankrupt, and we don't see it anymore. I'm just saying, taking the most wildest approach that people would normally not suspect is the best approach to take. But I don't know, man. I'm not a genius or anything. I just really want Ninja Turtles to survive a long time.
Okay, we should be standing right underneath the treatment facility reservoir.
Drill here?
Yep, here's good.
Come on, guys.
All this noise is attracting the newbies.
How much we have to do the same thing over and over,
Trying
huh?
to finish hammering the hole.
You heard her, guys. Keep the newbies outside the construction zone. Delivery complete.
S rank.
Okay, that should do it.
The roof is starting to buckle.
Let's scram before the tube floods.
That is a great idea.
Sweet.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Aw, yeah. We gave those hippos that skibbity riz. Oh my. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I love you. I love the viewers, of the subscribers. You know what? I love America. I love these. I love the bag of chips I have on my left side. I love the Ninja Turtles. I love everything. I love the controller that I'm holding in my hands, and I love everything in doing this video. I love you guys. Love you all. Goodbye.